Hey folks, this is my second video, top 5 video celebrating the best movies of 2024. Let's get right into it. Today's best supporting actress, and of course these are just my personal opinions. 5th place, I would say Hannah Waddingham and as Gail Meyer in The Fall Guy. This very entertaining movie. She plays, the whole film is about a stuntman is framed for murder when he's in shit, I forget what country it is now. But while he's off on location shooting this big action movie. And she's the just ruthless producer who does not give a damn who gets hurt, what happens. She has a schedule to keep and a release date to make. She's very funny in this movie. Very unique looking actress, and I've always kind of felt like I don't give a almost more than just being attractive or even talented. I like seeing just different looking people. I mean, she is an attractive woman, but she doesn't really look like anyone else I've ever seen before. I know she's on that show Ted Lasso. I've never watched that show. I think I probably should. I like Jason Sudeikis, but was terrific in this. I even hesitated nominating her for this because it's like I don't think I'm gonna have too many nominations for Fall Guy. But yeah, she was great. Number 4, I'm gonna say Emma Stone in Kinds of Kindness. This is Yorgos Lanthimos. Yorgos Lanthimos. This is, excuse me just one second. Kinds of Kindness is a 3-story black comedy anthology film where the cast it's the same cast in each story, but they're all playing the same characters, but each story's all revolve around the same mysterious, powerful man. In the first story, Emma plays she plays, I got the points right here. She plays Rita, who is a loyal but delusional employee. In the middle story, she plays Liz, who is an estranged wife who has returned to her husband after years of being assumed dead. And of course, isn't quite herself anymore. And in the third and final story, Emma really, her focus story is a performer. She plays Emily, who is this occultist, becomes obsessed with proving that she has found a woman that can raise the dead. Emma's terrific in this. This director, 3rd movie in a row, he's absolutely brought the best performances of her career out of her. Now, I know this movie is very weird, very psychosexual, and it was very divisive, and it didn't do very well at the box office. But when I 10, 20, maybe even years look back at this year, 2024, as a year in movies, I absolutely won't be a bit surprised. First image that comes to my mind is a manic but adorable Emma Stone taking a dance party break in a parking lot mid-kidnapping. She was terrific in this. 3rd place, I'd say Kaylee Spaney as Jessie in Civil War. Alex Garland's dystopic fall of the American Empire sci-fi thriller. She plays a young reporter who stowaways on a trip to the Capitol to document the fall of it all. Spaney is really good in this, and you really see I can't think, a meteoric collapse of morality over the course of just 2 days. She goes bright-eyed and optimistic and naive to just being another bloodthirsty, parasitical reporter, and the girl's really excellent in it. 2nd place, I'd say Margaret Qualley as Sue in The Substance, the abomination creation that is a younger version of Demi Moore, who takes over right where Demi Moore's career left off, and her whole life, really. And of course, it's just a matter of time until Sue, like Hyde, decides that the balance isn't working for her anymore. Qualley is phenomenal. She's dark, she's sexy, she really gets to show out. Both her and Mikey Madsen both played Manson Girls and Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And now, 5 years later, both have these amazing breakout star-making performances. Do we accredit Tarantino for discovering these girls at this point? Even though, yeah, I understand Quayle's legacy. Her mom was the wonderful Annie MacDowell. Pause. And finally, my winner, number one, as if it was ever in doubt, is Ariana Grande as Glinda the Good Witch, or Galinda Uphill, in Wicked. Now, of course, this whole film, she's reimagining. How did I hear somebody put it? It's a movie based on a play, based on fan fiction that was based on a movie based on a book. But she, in this version, of course, Glinda the Good Witch was originally played by Gail Sondergaard, which I think is kind of just... Because I think Ariana is going to win the Oscar. It's like in a lock for her for this. She's so good. But I just think coincidentally, the original Gail Sondergaard was like fresh off winning the first ever Oscar for Best Supporting Actress back in 1939. Just, I don't know. I'm probably the only person who thinks that's interesting. But in this version, she's, spoiled, rich, kind of mean girl who basically becomes, a better person when she develops a genuine and rewarding friendship with her outcast roommate until a trip to Oz spirals radically out of control, and now their friendship is fractured forever. Like I said, you've never seen such a small woman so larger than life. And she's really good. She's very funny. She's so energetic. She just captivates the screen every goddamn moment she's on. And I also really got to point out her singing. I don't think I've ever really heard a performer change their singing style for a film before. I mean, if I didn't know she was playing the part, and if I just had the audio on hearing the songs, I would not have known that was Ariana Grande. I would have never guessed. She's terrific in this, and she's gonna win the Oscar, and she deserves to. And I got too many goddamn honorable mentions, so I'm just gonna run through them real quick. Freya Allan, I thought she was great. I loved her. She came four really close to making on the list. But Freya Allan was wonderful as Nova. The human girl who knows more than she leads on in Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Rachel Sennott. Everybody was wonderful in Saturday Night Live, but I liked Kim Matua's performance as Jane Curtin, and I liked Ella Hunt as Gilda Radner, but Rachel Sennott really had considerable more screen time than the other girls, and she really got to show off more as Rosie Schuster. Alicia Witt as the just detached satanic mother in Longlegs. I didn't even know that was her. I saw her name was in the opening credits. She had third billing, and I spent the whole movie looking for fucking Alicia Witt. Isabella Rossellini as the head nun in Conclave. She probably has a good chance of getting an Oscar nomination for that, but it's really kind of just a one-scene performance. Not that she just has one scene, but she just has one real good scene. And she's good in the movie, but it's one of those kind of performances. I liked Rebecca Ferguson as the manipulative witch queen in Dune Part 2. I always like her, though. Michelle Dockery was just hilarious as the psychopathic TV producer in Boy Kills World. Bridget Lundy Payne was very mysterious and hypnotic as the long-lost friend, and I Saw the TV Glow. Both the girls, the Mormon girls in Heretic, were terrific. Sophie Thatcher, Chloe East. I got to admit, I really liked Lady Gaga and Joker 2 and Jenna Ortega and Beetlejuice 2, but I hated both those movies so much. And yes, it's a terrible movie, and she's not good in it, but you also have to respect the fact that Sydney Sweeney was able to take such a disaster like Madam Web and genuinely still become a star off of it just by playing off of her good looks and laughing it off. And also, I forgot to mention in my yesterday's video, my honorable mentions, I got to point out here, The guys from Conclave, the supporting cast, Stanley Tucci, John Lithgow, are both excellent in it. But if somebody gets an Oscar nomination for supporting actor for that movie, I really hope it's Sergio Castellito for his performance as Cardinal Tedesco. He was terrific in that. He was really entertaining in that, and he's just such a piece of shit in it too. Anyhow, hope y'all enjoyed that video. That's 2 down, 5 to go. Hope you're enjoying your new year. I'm Jake Davis, and I'll catch you on the fly.